Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Jade Empire Closed Fist walkthrough.
Wonders. I never dreamed of such a place.
Awukte hier, wa na pa hier ook forti. Akir sonwi ni fayit, wa weer waka weer usono, ni fayiter ofino. Ike kier washatiruk. Ike kier washatiruk. Pir inni tino weer, nonni apatar wo kawar nif. Ook nik kubkitro sa irustap kithno, ook jo weer kwadner. Sunur no ko wu ifu weer so weer tatasi, ni siso ir ka wikawar ir roren. Usa ir sa wi api hier ninu siso ir tiuth. Wawa weer shaksi ir ka weer onk, ni siso ir akuwu uksunti, wawa weer shaksi ir fukno. Sunur no ko wu ifu weer so weer tatasi, ni siso ir ka wikawar ir roren. Krans niwu no year, wa year uk sakwanerko, uk nik ni siso ir akuwu. Ni siso ir.
Alright, so that is Tong Wei, which, I don't know, just seems like randomly a cool name for whatever reason. But anyways, we've got a book stand here. Actually, looks like maybe a couple right next to each other here. Physical universe, a final word. Universe made up of very real, very tangible components that can be carefully quantified and qualified. Yeah, so this is just another of the scholar versus philosopher argument. Oh, there is another book stand right there. Hopefully I grab that. Balanced out the stats there, and then here's the long drought. Emperor Sun had declared that the drought was over, and somehow it was. Alright, so yeah, so yet again, this is another a book on the long drought and how the Emperor basically just said, boom, it's done. Obviously, there's a lot more to that story, which we've, dabbled in, I guess, a little bit. But the real reasons will become obvious a little bit later on in the story. All right, so this is the physical universe, the philosopher's viewpoint. Again, so this is all about how the philosophers view the world.
Hello there, traveler. Forgive my forwardness, but I noticed your arrival earlier while I was at the tavern. That flying machine of yours is truly a marvel. I actually have a design for a new prototype flyer, and I hope to get funding to build it one day. The other scholars aren't interested in my inventions, though. Me? You want to ask me something? Well, sure, I'd be glad to help you if I can. What would you like to know? Oh, I'm Scholar Zenyu. I'm one of the newer scholar elites. I was actually born in the poor quarter, but my uncle brought me here when I was only 10. He knew I would never have a chance at a real life unless I had some proper schooling. I've lived here with him ever since. That's right, you're new here, aren't you? Well, where should I begin? There's so much to tell you. There are several important areas here in the city. Of course, there are also many different services, too. I'm not sure what to tell you first. Sure. Well, let's see. This place is the Scholars' Garden. For the most part, only stuffy old philosophers and scholars reside here. Farther down toward the city, you'll find the Golden Way. Many wealthy people live and work there. Hopefully some willing to fund one of my inventions. Then there's the Market District, near where you landed earlier. Most of the city does its business there. It's an interesting place. At least, I think so. You'll also find the path to the Black Leopard School there, across the river from the arena. I haven't been there, but I hear it's an interesting place to visit. right then. Goodbye.
我上次一送那个报告。Koni uk noia kup sa ia sisia su ukot. Pakeni wa kawane ya. Aworth utkur wo kokopia kawa ya ewo.
Okay, so we get to intimidate that guy into just being quiet.
Greetings and welcome to the Scholar's Garden. I am Philosopher Xiao, one of the many masters you will see here during your visit. I see by your accoutrements that you are not from the Imperial City. I hope your visit here is one of fulfillment and success. As sagacious Tien once said, more valuable than silk are new friends in a foreign land. If you need anything, I will be glad to assist you. As you wish. With luck, the winds of heaven will bring us together again one day. Farewell.
As amusing as your savage dances are, once again I have proven the superiority of setting your nose to the grindstone and not mucking about. Now bring some refreshments in a proper mug, or I'll take back the coins of my home and country. Don't you heathens know the worth of a proper king's halfpenny?
Generous visitor, if our customs are so displeasing to you, perhaps you should find lodging elsewhere?
Please? And leave you lot to your primitive ways? Tell them what I think of that, Squire Percival.
Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, will do no such thing. He means to educate you all.
Good lad. Found him wading in the mud, planting weeds. You can't keep your crackers crisp doing that. Can't help you if you don't know the horror of a soggy biscuit. I've given him dignity, and unless one of you has the will to deny that I'm your better, I suggest you start learning. We'll have you in proper trousers by the morrow. Oh, what's that? Someone stepping to the fore? Let's have a look at you. Ah, you look quick with your fists, but I'll wager your head falls behind. Too much time slapping each other, and not enough time strapped to a desk in a decent classroom. The simple truth is that I have bested every one of you who has come forward, whether in tests of wit or combat. You faced a champion of king and country. Now, I didn't ask to land here, but if a storm is going to cast my ship into the very heart of such a dark empire, I'll bring the light of knowledge wherever I can. You must hunger for guidance. You're like children. I mean, only a handful of you can even grow a decent moustache. What kind of place is this? Is that your answer? To throw yourself into mindless combat? Only proves my point. The lot of you could bury me with bodies, but I'd still be your better. But if you want to bring more to the table, and a decent height table, none of this kneeling malarkey, I will grant you a chance to prove you are adequate. But I will acknowledge that I am likely to disagree just because I know you are, lacking. We will need educated men to judge the merits of our arguments. Huh. Any dog can bite, but very few can speak. I've gone to pains to learn your barbaric tongue, only to find that none of you has much to say. I've heard a distinct lack of couplets and quatrains, to say nothing of pentameters. Is it any wonder you people live as you do? I charge you with defending the heart of your people. If a group of judges determines that you have adequately done so, I will declare you the winner. It's more likely I'll teach the rest by making an example of you. Here, these 5 standing about will be our judges. They look like a varied lot. Go on, talk to them all to prove I haven't coerced them. We'll begin the debate when you're ready. Then we'll see how you fare in combat. Doubt you'll do very well like the rest. You're all just too damn skinny.
I heard you accept the Outlander's challenge. I'm grateful you have seen fit to defend us all. I would be honored to sit in judgment of the debate. Several of my fellow scholars have also volunteered. To do otherwise would only help the Outlander win in the long run. If he wants a true debate, we will allow it to progress fairly. Of course, I doubt his arguments will have the weight that he expects. Not here in the heart of the Jade Empire. I wish you luck. I look forward to your defense of the Empire.
Okay, so this is Sir Roderick, or the what is it, the Mysterious Outlander quest. Here is a scroll detailing a little bit about what's referred to as the Mysterious East. Woo. Anyways, there's yeah, just a basically the Jade Empire seems a little isolated in that you know, there's not much trade and information flow to really anywhere else. But anyways, the Mysterious Highlander quest here we will complete here in a little bit, and it's got some good rewards. I'm gonna go with the technique, and we'll describe that better once it's time, I guess.
Well, ready to set the ponies in motion, are we? Let's declare some rules and get to it. You don't mind if I make this interesting, do you? Good. Don't want to set you off your game, but I thought we should ensure that the process was more entertaining than a simple checklist of virtue. It will be a simple matter. 5 judges, 6 topics. I'll pose my argument about why your foolish land stumbles like a child, and you try to answer. The judges will raise their arms to indicate whom they favor. Arms up for you, arms down for me. After 6 topics, if you have a majority, you are the winner. By the Queen's corset, if you get them all on your side at any time, I'll declare the match over. Now, shall we proceed? I will pull no punches, and I expect no mercy on your part. Let's see which of us is truly superior. Well, what shall be my first point of contention? I know, the most basic of concerns for a culture, the currency of its economy. What manner of society would use the silver coin as the basis of trade? Gold is clearly superior, which you admit by using it for important statuary. Your understanding of what determines value is flawed. Your rebuttal? Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic. I call attention to the arrogance of your empire. You simply assume that all lands outside your borders are the domain of barbarians and monsters. How can you truly know they are uncivilized until you've proven it by conquest? Crush them beneath your heel. You sit here thinking while far-off lands yearn for direction, not unlike what I am attempting with you. Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. Shall I draw attention to your foolish reliance on personal combat? You've got strange dragon powder arms, but you waste them on spectacle and flying chariots. Any decently civilized people would have developed a proper array of personal sidearms by now, like old Mirabelle here. What? My monocle must be fogged. I can't see anyone in my favor.
It appears they've reached a consensus against you, Sir Roderick.
Clearly these people are incapable of fairly comparing one of their own to an outsider. This is a farce. See how quickly I am dismissed? No grace in victory. You are, and always will be, a backwards lot. I seek satisfaction. You have bested me in debate, but true honor is decided on the dueling field. You have offended me, fool. So be it. You'll face my full wrath in the closest location with room for proper maneuvers. Mirabelle will sit you down. The entry hall here has walls to be up against, corners to be backed into, and floor enough on which to be down but not out. Whatever your metaphor, I'll beat it. Return to me when you are ready, and we will walk there together, just to ensure that no one gets lost or suffers an accident that would prevent a fair fight. Frankly, I don't know what you people are capable of. Quickly now, Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, is not one to let a duel grow stale on the vine. Ah, there you are. Well, are we ready for this duel, or are you going to slink away again? What? Good. Let's get this over with so I can return to schooling the rest of your fellows. I envy you. You're about to experience for the first time the skill that has forged an empire and traveled the world. There will be pain as well, but I imagine it will be almost worth it.
Okay, so we're going to do the duel, but I just wanted to point out one thing. Basically, there's two different ways to get all of these scholars onto your side. I went with, I think it was factual, then mocking for the second choice, and then raging for the third choice. Again, there's actually one more combination that gets all of the people on your side, and only basically 3 different arguments. I don't remember what the second combination is, but anyways, that proceeds on to the duel, and the duel again is actually pretty easy. You obviously have cheesed in, the corner with Storm Dragon and Leaping Tiger. So now we will collect our rewards. I'm actually going to go with the reward that gives us the bonus to the body.
That was a fine display of skill.
It was a fair fight, Sir Roderick, within the rules you specified.
Yes, old boy, you've got it right. I was really sat down, I believe. Like the fall of the old bridge across the Grand. My humours are in disarray, I tell you. I supposed I should have seen it coming. Your win in the debate was a sure sign. I do believe I have underestimated the lot of you. Regardless, you have beaten me. That's a point of honour I cannot deny. There's no need to shout. I'm sure my expulsion is part of some post-duel tradition of yours. Well, my country has one as well. To the victor goes the spoils. I wouldn't be much of an ambassador for my country if I didn't abide by its customs. The Duchess of Almsbottom's rules of engagement are quite clear on this matter. A manual of regimented conditioning will serve you well. Red meat, constitutionals, and union suit calisthenics. You're never so fit as when the johns are long. Right, first of all, fluff my travelling trousers. We will darken this garden no more.
A well-fought victory against that outlander buffoon. You showed that he could not best us in battle, mentally or physically. We are all in your debt, but the Ministry of Culture is particularly so. Please take this token sum of silver as payment. You certainly earned it. I did not expect this from someone who performed so well in the debate. Clearly the outlander's boorish nature has rubbed off on you. Here. A few more coins, but there will be no more. If attention is brought to this now, you will suffer as much as the rest of us. Our business is concluded. Thank you once again. Now, goodbye.
Such a string of improprieties. Spirits have tricked his mouth into mocking him.
Okay, so by the way, if it wasn't obvious or if it wasn't recognized, that the voice or the voice actor for the what is that guy? Sir Roderick von Pontelbottom. I can't even say his full name. I don't remember. It's crazy. Anyways, the voice actor is John Cleese, which comedic legend. Does a fantastic job. Anyways, all right. So I went with again the fitness for the upright gentleman. It's only a body +3. That's that's not that impressive, but it does translate to some a decent amount of health. So I mean that's actually basically one level up's worth of health. So that's pretty decent. If you want to go with something else, basically he's got a weapon style which is Mirabelle. I don't actually like Mirabelle. It's too slow for my liking, and I think it looks stupid too. Well, it doesn't look too stupid, but anyways, not my favorite weapon style. It's incredibly damaging when you can actually hit people with it, but good luck hitting anybody with it. It's really slow. But anyways, there's actually I think there's 5 different rewards actually for that. So it's Mirabelle, his weapon style. It's fitness for the upright gentleman. That's the body technique. There's 2 other techniques as well. I don't remember what those were. And then I think the 5th one is actually a gem. Again, I don't think the gem is worth getting. And again, since I'm not going with the weapon style, I thought that the increase to the body was the best way to go.
Hold on there. This way leads into the necropolis, a dangerous area. You shouldn't go in there unless you have some business there. Yes, but I must warn you, the dead aren't the only terrifying things in the necropolis. They say the Lotus Assassins have a special interest in the place. I have nothing more to say on that subject, and you certainly didn't hear that rumor from me. Captain Sen has you collecting heads for him, does he? Good for you. A woman did make her way into the necropolis some time ago. She seemed a bit wild around the eyes and ignored me when I tried to warn her. She certainly hasn't left, so if it was this fading moon, you should still be able to find her in there. I'll make sure she doesn't slip out behind you. Stay away from the necropolis. It's dangerous.
Okay, so on our way to the necropolis here, there is a guard. Obviously, we just intimidated a little bit of experience out of him, which again, always the good thing about going closed fist and having a really high intimidation stat is it's always seems to be paying off. But anyways, all right, so we're going to be bouncing in and out of the necropolis for probably the next couple of videos. There's a lot of stuff to do here, quest-wise. So we'll just bounce in and out. I'll be honest though, this place is it's kind of annoying because of the amount of ghosts that will attack us here, and unfortunately the ghosts don't really give us that much experience. Even with there's a gem in here called the Spirit Harvest, I believe, and it actually increases the amount of experience that you get from ghosts. But it seems like once you've defeated the ghosts in a certain area, that you just don't get much for experience for them.
Kill.
Okay, so right off the bat here, there's 2 lost spirits attacking. I think this guy is it Shen? I think it's Shen. Is the Gravekeeper's name. There's 145 experience. Yeah, so normally the ghosts are the ghosts that I've been fighting lately. Haven't been giving me this much experience. I've only been getting like 35 or 36, and I think that's because once you've defeated the ghosts in a certain area for the first time, any subsequent times just they won't give you as much. And ghosts don't normally attack us right here. They're kind of in these big open spots, which becomes obvious later, and I'll point those out.
Well, stranger, you have some spirit to you. You fight like a demon. Those poor lost souls didn't stand a chance against you. I could use the skills of a man like you, An honest working man like me can't compare with someone like you, but you can definitely help me with a problem I've been having. My name is Shen. I'm the first gravedigger here. It's my job to look over the necropolis and make sure all the peaceful souls are laid to rest. I've got to dig the holes, fill them, and balance the books and everything. Nice, proper burials. But now, with all these ghosts rising again, I've got problems. No one seems to want to stay dead, and I can't go refunding all the burial money to all the families of the ghosts now. I can't afford it. So, I just want you to do a little job for me. Nothing hard. Just put the ghosts back where they belong. Quiet them down a bit. Well, there'll be a little bit in it for you as well, don't worry. Can't have you going away empty-handed now, can we? So, what do you say? Great! Now those ghosts will know who's boss around here. They just bring themselves back up as fast as I can put them in. I'll give you a reward for any ghosts you take care of. You can make good money that way. There are 3 main ghosts to deal with. Miss Chan, Merchant Bai, and Mr. Ren. I'll give you a reward for each, of course. I know a bit about them, but not that much. If you need a little something to give you an extra edge, I'm sure I can part with some trinkets I've found. I mean, it's not like they'll need them anymore. Well, you know, a few things here and there, they just sort of fall into my hands. They don't need them anymore, eh? If you need to find me again, I'll be at my house down the road.
All right, the Gravekeeper doesn't have anything good for gems, so that's no big deal there. Anyways, so he's actually going to have or he wants us to put down a couple of ghosts in the area. There's actually, I think, a total of 5.
Help! One of those damn spirits came up right in my backyard. The stupid thing won't let anyone get by. It's got my tools and everything. Just kill the damn thing.
Okay, yeah, Gravedigger Shen, that's his name. Here's what do we have in here? Gem of the Gentle Mind. That's actually really good, if I remember right. I think it's really good for intuition, I think it is. I think it's like a +8 to intuition. Anyways, so it's kind of like a strong arm. But alright, so let's head back here into the back of his house and put down this ghost. Now, again, he's got a couple of different missions for these ghosts, and they're all, you know, pretty easy to do. But so basically, the way it all works is once you take care of this one, actually nothing really happens with this one. It's kind of funny though. His little quest and kind of what he says about it is kind of funny. But then once you take out the other 3, then another quest will open up after that. So, oof, that's a brutal trap. But yeah, so once we take care of those 3 ghosts and he opens up that final ghost base quest, and then after that I think we'll be done with him.
It's dead then? Heh, good. I knew that old bag would try to come back for me someday, but she wouldn't have guessed I'd have someone like you on my side. Yeah, I guess you could say that. She was my mother-in-law. Never once in her life did she say a kind word to me, and now she tried to keep at me even in death. You got what you deserved! Do you hear me? You deserved it! But any good job deserves a reward, of course. Here you go. she had some nice things in her grave, too. Since she's gone, I guess she won't be keeping me from them anymore. Ugly people need love, too. Now, go and find those ghosts I told you about. Can't get a good day's work done with them still around.
Okay, so that's our reward. 500 silver, some experience, and then what was that? The mournful soul, mind, spirit, body, must. Okay, that's not a very good gem. I'm not going to be using that. But anyways, all right, I'm out of time. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.